Let's rank some hedge fund managers because clearly we have some bad ones. Okay, so Gabe was given a lot of money at a young age. That's pretty much lost it all. He took the former Stevie Cohen's short book guy and he never learned how to short bet. And then that's what's basically destroyed him. His long bets are probably pretty fine. Number 2, Chase Coleman. These are on the unranked list, by the way. He has been given $25 million when he was 25. He has married into the reality TV show scene, but stays private, so he says. But in reality, has been in every single deal and has been doing a deal a day, and has had a terrible year. So jury's still out on him if he can pull it around. He's in so many deals that he could end up being a good investor, but right now it's not looking good for him. And then let's run through the big list. I would put Ray Dalio near the bottom because he's actually got a really simple format for the way he makes his book. He thinks it's complicated, says it's complicated, but he has pure alpha and pure beta. So he picks the best stocks he thinks he's going to go correlated up with the market, and then he shorts the stocks that he thinks are going to go down most when the stocks go down, to make it kind of simple. And then he has a risk parity trade with bonds, and I just completely disagree with all of his portfolio structure. The strongest thing that he does is his political game and writing books. Once you write books and you have people follow you, then you're becoming a good hedge fund investor, because you can always just turn the other way. He said cash is trash. Now he's probably holding a crap ton of cash. So that's Ray Dalio. Then Ken Griffen, I'm going to put him after Ray Dalio because he's a very complex computer system, but he is the reason why the market moves the way it does and is bullied pretty much every single day. Now let's go to Jim Simmons. Actually, I'm going to put him at the top. He probably deserves to be at the top. Number 2 is going to be Steve Cohen. And then number 3 is going to be Carl Icahn. Number 4 is David Tepper. George Soros is now whatever the number of the list we're at. I think he's good at what he does, but he kind of just sucks at because of what he does. He is a geopolitical risk, just bully ball, mother of God. Mother. Meanwhile, Israel Englander actually has a pretty good system. He finds managers, a bunch of them, and he had a 30% year last year. I wonder what he's at this year, but his distribution of talent is something that's actually a pretty good hedge fund manager, in my opinion. And then, let's see, we have nobody else on the list. Paul Tudor Jones, let's throw him in there. I don't think he's a very good hedge fund manager, but I do like his morality on the most part. But I do think he's getting a little twisted up in the modern, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, CNBC. I don't think that he's really doing what, his faith should lead on to, but we'll see. Druckenmiller, I'm going to put him near the bottom because he shorts a lot of things that should not be shorted. He uses PE ratios, and I just think he's an old head there. Jim Paulson, way at the bottom because of what he did while he was treasurer. So let's talk about Stevie Cohen, probably the best game theorist of all time. Such a stud. Really is. Carl Icahn is one of the best activist investors of all time. And Jim Simons is, although probably overrated in terms of how much he can find quant arbitrage now, he's way underrated for how much a talent he has brought in. And that's my list.